hopefully we'll be able to do our lives together. I'm excited about this. Oh, look at you! Got the hair pulled back and everything.
Right,
Ah, see, got the dreads tied down.
right. They're locks. They're locked down.
Oh, locks. My bad because I forgot.
I'm not dreading.
Don't call them dreads, call them locks.
Yeah.
Locks.
Right.
Well, my daughter graduated
Yes.
and her
That,
birthday done just passed. Her birthday was yesterday. She turned 18. So that was great.
mm,
Yeah, so I'm so grateful for that. So yeah, my
don't kick her
baby.
out of the house.
Nah, nah, she's still my baby. That's my
Okay.
baby. But yeah, this was a good weekend, as far as that goes. I but I also lost a friend, like not like that, but like they not talking to me no more.
Okay. Tell me about it.
Hmm.
Tell me about it.
I don't know. It's just
Y'all had a fallout. You had an argument, a disagreement. Just
yeah. I don't know how to put it because I don't want to say too much online because we are online. So regardless of what, because this, regardless to what happened, because never revealed who it was or
yeah,
what happened, too deep, you know. But I mean, my emotions got the better of me, as far as like
mm-hmm.
in some ways, and then I don't know,
You
it's
know.
kind of hard to put into words
Hmm.
online without revealing too much, okay? Because it's just, but it is a touchy subject for me because I really miss this person. But at the same time, healing takes time. Healing takes time. Healing takes a minute, and I guess I kind of tried to still be cool with them, and they haven't said anything else to me,
Hmm.
and like before I let something go, I had to make sure that it's all the way done, and this is what we both want. I did. I was emotional when I first was talking to them, but like after you come down and you look at everything, you know how much a person means to you. You go back and you just like, well, my emotions, this, that, third. But I mean, I don't know if they even cared that much to try to hold on to our friendship. You know, it
Hmm.
can't. A friendship ain't just one sided. I could try all day to salvage what we had, but if they don't want to do it, then I ain't finna just keep trying when you ain't gonna try back. So it is what it is, and I just accept it for what it is. I know I put in all the effort to try to save that friendship before it was just gone. But if it's gone, it's gone, and I can't do nothing else about it. I swallowed my pride
Hmm.
and still reached out. And yeah, but they blocked me on Instagram.
Okay.
But they didn't block me on everything, but they blocked me on Instagram. So I don't know what that was about. That's messed up.
Oh.
Yeah, and I mean, when I seen that, that's when I was like, oh, I guess we had a bigger problem than what I thought. I guess we got a bigger problem than what I thought. They blocked me on Insta. So we never really had like a huge argument, but it's just the misunderstanding. And well, I ain't gonna even say misunderstanding emotions. I just say emotions and my, it's just I don't know. But I guess the friendship over with, and I gotta let it go. So
If the
I miss
friendship,
them.
if both parties knows it's a misunderstanding, why would it be over? Maybe, maybe one side just needs some time to cool off, I wouldn't say it's over. If it's a
They
really
blocked me though.
yeah, that happens all the time. You know, family members will block another family members and then unblock. Thing is friendship. It happens. So, but you was blocked on IG, but not everything else, right?
Yeah.
Probably a misunderstanding that led to a heated discussion that that just needs some time to cool off. Give it some time. Time heals all wounds. They
I guess so. I guess.
right. So, um, like you said, if both parties understand that it's a misunderstanding, but you need time to cool off, that's all you just need. Time waits for nothing, and everything take.
You look at you giving advice. All right. Um, maybe I might give it a little bit more time because I was just like, oh well, I didn't put in that little last little bit of effort, and they
Mhm.
just don't want to talk to me, so I'm just
Oh
gonna
no,
let
don't
it
press
go.
the issue. Don't
Hmm?
press it. I said don't press the issue because you're just gonna push them further away. You can put in a little effort, but your last little bit of effort, at that point, you're just bugging. Like give them some
Yeah, I
time.
feel that's what I felt. But I felt like okay, well maybe I'm swallowing the part because it been on my mind so heavy, right? Because I was emotional and I was like, dang, it's this won't get off my mind and will keep staying on my mind. So I reached out, again, and that's what I hate doing. I don't like, like I feel stupid for reaching out though. Like I don't when somebody's not reaching back to you, don't you
Mhm.
feel kind of stupid reaching out to them?
Yes, that's why I'm not gonna talk to
Yeah.
myself in the inbox, the text message, the you know the any of that. I'm not
Yeah, so
gonna
that's the reason I said I put forth my last little bit of effort. If they don't reach back, I gotta send my last little message. That means that they don't want to talk to me and just accept it as that. Because I reached out again and I tried to, put like I missed them, like it's my friend. But so I guess it ain't no more twin. Where have you been? Like I have to stay away from you, so I guess I'm
Man,
gonna let that
it
be.
don't it will not get past me that T and Tamara Mallory had a disagreement at one point and needed some time apart from each other to cool off. Behind the scenes, sometimes maybe some and they're siblings. Sometimes your own family members you need some time to you know. You talking about some
Away
twins?
from
I bet you T and Tamara Mallory had a little fallout at one point behind the scenes and they need time to chill.
yeah, I guess you're right, but like, okay, this another thing that I don't really like being emotional because it's so hard to do everything else. It make everything else seem like a task when you in your feelings. When you in your feelings, it makes everything else seems like even getting out the bed seems everything feels so draining because you're in your feelings. Like I had so much to do over this weekend, but everything felt like a lot because I was so in my feelings. It's like, hearing what's wrong with you? I'm good, and trying to smile when I really didn't want to smile, and try to be happy when I really didn't want to be happy because I'm in my feelings. But I gotta be happy because these are big moments, and I had to be present and put my other feelings to the side. I hate being in my feelings. I literally hate feeling sad and stuff because I feel stuff so strongly and I don't like that. I wish it was a way to not have to feel those emotions. But I haven't found the way of doing that for myself. I have not conquered that one. I feel every time when it comes to not showing emotions, I show feelings. I have feelings, especially when I really care. It sucks.
No, I don't think it sucks here.
It
But
don't.
it, yeah. It don't suck to care. It's just
Okay.
it's okay to feel that way that you feel, but what are you doing? What are you doing behind it? See, if you don't go to the extreme measures to try to fix it. Otherwise, you're gonna push somebody further away. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
it's okay to feel the way that you feel. I've experienced some rocky friendships, and and I have grieved under some breakups before. Whether I was dumped or whether I had to pull the plug on the relationship. And so
Um,
yeah, so it's a rocky situation, but it's okay to feel that way that you feel. Like I told, it's all about timing. All about
I
time.
guess, but
Yeah.
like I
No,
tend
not
to
guess. Know it. Know it. Don't guess it.
oh,
Know it.
know it. Okay, I hear you. I really wanna I okay, like I done being married and all this other stuff, right?
Hmm.
And I had to darn near bury all my feelings that I was feeling really deep.
Uh oh, you're breaking up.
Huh?
I said you was breaking up. Repeat that.
I said, I done been married and everything before, right? So, when we broke up, it was very hard on me when our relationship had ended, and I had to bury my feelings very deep to keep moving forward. And in a lot of parts of my life, like I had to, when things end for me with people, I had to bury it in order to keep moving forward. And like literally, it be so hard, but like I don't know how to. Okay, you know how you go back, like once it's done, it's done. You like, oh, we'll just give it time, but a lot of times, like when I I love you. And when you hurt, like when you walk out my life, it hurts me deep. And like it takes me so much to heal. So to even think about reopening myself to that type of hurt again, it's hard for me to want to reopen to anybody out there that hurt me that deep and I didn't heal from it. It's a difference when we go right back and we cool again. But you waiting months and months and you see me in agony and hurting and all this, and you just living your life. Then when I'm good, and then you want to come back around me and be like, "Oh, what's up?" Like no, like I might say hey, and we cool, but we ain't cool like we used to be because I don't want to allow you the opportunity to hurt me like you did before because it hurts so bad. And if you can sit there and cause like if I hurt you, I can't sit there and just and be happy in your pain, in your misery. And like it'll just be like, oh, I'm hurting him. Like I feel so bad. And I probably try to reach out to try to ease your pain in some type of way. But some people like they seem so happy and draw pleasure from hurting others. And like if somebody's pleased about hurting me, why should I let them back in after I done finally healed?
Oh no, you shouldn't. Don't those for those who take pleasure in your pain, they very sadistic. So why would you allow that? My three principles of relationships of all kinds is always honesty, respect, and peace. So why would you ruin my peace, taking a pleasure out of my pain? So can't have you around me, no matter who you are. So you disturb my peace, can't be around me. So no, there's nothing wrong with forgiving, but the only forgetting that I'm going to do is forget that I'm going to let you in my space. You know what I'm saying? So you cannot reach. You can't. I can't let you get close to me like that. No, since you're going to be like that, no, done.
And it's like you almost like basking and glorifying that you hurt me. You just happy about that feeling or something. You laughing, you just smiling about it. Like I hurt real deep and I don't want to hurt nobody else. And it's just, I might say a little things and I get people say stuff out of emotion. But
Mm.
when you calm down, because it don't take that freaking long to calm down. It don't take you, like, to see somebody you really hurting somebody and you just laughing. They don't mean, like, I don't think it takes that long to calm down to realize, like, hey, this person means something to me, and I don't want to lose them out of my life, and I don't want to see them in pain. Even if you letting go of somebody, you still don't want to see them in pain. You still try to get closure with that situation.
Okay.
I
No.
think.
I
I'm
mean,
not an expert at this neither. Don't get me wrong, but I don't feel as though somebody should be happy when I'm in pain. You know, if you really care about me.
right.
Like you want to see me hurting. Like you want to see me sad. You want to see you not wishing me well. You really love to see me like out here like that. Like bro. I mean,
That's why you shouldn't let them in your space. Like if you know that they take
exactly.
pleasure out of your
When somebody can fool you really good, like they really care about you, and then it take a minute to realize they don't care at all,
mm,
or didn't really care about you like you was caring about them.
you know, two-way street,
Hmm?
two-way. So is
Well, I can't
it?
hardly hear you.
I
It
said
might
it's a
be me.
two-way street. It's a two-way street. You got both got to care if that
Yeah.
relationship ain't gonna work, no matter what kind it is. Like I told you, honesty, respect, and peace. So if you don't respect me, or you don't care that I'm going through this pain, but you're enjoying the pain that I'm going through, then oh, you're not part. You're not my friend. You're not my comrade. None of that. So it is. I know it hurts at the beginning because you thought you had somebody that's on your side, but
Yeah.
when you come to that realization, oh, it's time to go. It's time to move on because there's too many people on this planet for you to just focus on that one individual that's been hurting you. So your best bet is to move on because you got a lot going on for yourself. A lot going on.
True. Be facts. But it's so hard, like you said, when you come to that realization that hey, this is no more and it's the end of this, be it relationship, friendship, or whatever. It's very hard, especially when they were really close to you.
Yeah.
And it was almost routine. You having some type of communication with that person is very hurtful to not be able to do these things no more. Seeing different things you want to share with them, or hearing different things that you want to tell them, or learning something new and you want to show them this or show them that. And realizing that this person, you and this person, y'all journey together and it ended and it hurts
Mhm.
because they don't, they never really cared for you in the way that you care for them.
Right.
And I mean, I guess,
It's better to find out sooner or later, right?
yeah,
Because if you find out sooner, the sooner you find out that they're not for you, the easier it is to let them go. I mean, it's hard to let them go in a feeling sort, but it's easier to know to make that decision. Though it's hard to make that decision, but it's easy to make that choice now because your peace is more important than anything. You need your so
yeah. Peace is very important. Like, I don't think like nothing is worth you losing your peace. Like, peace is more important than like money, because you could be rich and your life could just be in chaos and you just be
Oh yeah.
unhappy, whatever. Your peace is worth a lot. You know, a lot of people don't
Look
walk
at P
away from
Diddy.
a lot of money and just for their peace. You know,
Look at
you
Dave
didn't have like if
Chappelle.
you didn't have had a job and they paid you well and you like, but I'm so unhappy. I'm
Yeah.
so unhappy, and it's disturbing your peace. You would walk away if your peace is important enough.
Oh
That
yeah.
stress will kill you. Being unhappy is just like you get up and you just dread the day. It's not worth it. Like walking
Yeah.
away and you have your peace, you can lay there peacefully in your bed and not have to be stressed or worried about nothing. That's like it's worth a lot. It's worth more than money.
Oh yeah.
Lord knows. Oh my God, having peace is worth a lot.
But speaking of that, I don't see myself working in anybody's kitchen or restaurant because I've been working at it since I was 16, and I had a lot of disaster days from that time to the very last day that I worked in somebody's restaurant. So I'm like, you know what? Being in the kitchen is not for me. Like the only positive thing I got is the discount on my meals, and that's it. You can't pay me $25 an hour to come work at somebody's restaurant again. I ain't even gonna do that. If
Cause
it's not because I need my peace. I need my peace. I would like the money, but can I have the
yeah,
peace too? No, I can't have. Well, then no deal.
that's what I was at a job. And my job, I really, had a rotating schedule. I was really, really liking my job. Besides disturbing my peace because of the way that my employer started kind of changing things and started speaking to us and all that. It was bothering me, and every day was something else, and then it was something else, and it was something else, and I was like, you know what? I can't do this. I would
Right.
go home and be off and still think about this job. And it disturbed my peace when I was supposed to be like relaxing. I was supposed to be laying there relaxing. I was so terrified about what's going on at work. I'm like, man, this ain't worth it. And God will open up doors when it's supposed to happen. He'll give you opportunity to be able to walk away in peace, and he opened up a door and I was able to walk away from that in peace. um I trust that that he was just gonna lead me, because Lord knows I didn't know what was gonna happen next. I didn't know if I was gonna love it, hate it, or whatever, but I sure had to walk away because my peace meant that much to me. My peace meant a lot to me, and it still means a lot to me. And finding a place where I'm happy and being, just I'm grateful for every opportunity the Lord brings my way. And sometimes the Lord will allow you to be uncomfortable so you won't get comfortable. And sometimes when you get comfortable, you tend not to be that place, and he be trying to move you to your next place in life. And what he'll do sometimes, what I found, the Lord will allow things to happen. Like especially like a job, happen at that job to force your hand. He'll force your hand a little bit so you will let go, so he can take you to the next place you're supposed to go in your life. He'll um he'll make you unhappy, let allow things to happen at the job. I just say that, allow things to happen at the job to make you unhappy so you can reach for something else. So you will release. You be like, I ain't finna take this no more, and you let go, and next thing you know, you got a call on your phone like, hey, can you come in for an interview? Like, I don't even remember putting in the application. Like, I promise that's how it happened. I kid you not. I was like, I don't even remember putting in that application, but okay. And I was like, I don't think I got that one. And the next thing you know, Lord is like, oh, like I got that job. What? And because
Oh
it
yeah.
was time for me to move, and sometimes when it's not time for you to move, you'd have been put in 10. 10, 11, 12 application in that day and not one call back. Or you done tried your hardest to leave that job, but it's not time for you to move yet. God will let you know when it's time for you to move. And them doors just gonna start flying open when it's time for you to leave somewhere that you ain't supposed to be anymore. Them doors are gonna fly open. So I truly believe that things work together so you can have your peace. Stuff is. But it's just me. Sorry.
No, that's not just you. That's everybody. Everybody wants peace. So, I mean, what's the difference between love and war?
Oh, what's the
One
difference?
one is useless and the other one is worth fighting for.
Oh,
Yep.
man, I feel so. I'm so happy that I got a chance to talk to you and have this opportunity because this is giving peace to my spirit. Because I was sitting up here all sad because they never responded to me, and I was like, I
Mhm.
felt stupid for even sending the last message. I was like, oh my god, I sent the message out, and now just I'm being stupid because I done sent this message. Now I can't even unsend it. Like once
Uh,
you send something, you
yeah,
can't
yeah.
just
Don't worry
unsend
about
it.
putting out no, yeah, don't put out them paragraphs. Just say less.
Yeah,
Don't even
yes.
just say
I
less.
said no. I said two, and I was like,
Just
I
to stop it.
really, yeah. So now I feel like.
Mhm. Yeah, I know.
So
Mhm.
I guess I just gotta accept. I give it, like you said, give it a few days and see what happens. But like if that person don't reach back to me, I gotta let that go. I have gave it a few days though.
Yeah,
It's not fresh, so I have gave it a few days and they not reaching back to me. So I guess what else can I do?
nothing.
And it's time for me to start it's just accepting it as it is and just move forward because I tried to reach back
Hmm.
and reach out and everything before it was just done.
Right. Just move forward. That's it. Don't
Yeah.
even stress it.
Oh,
Hmm.
I really don't have a whole lot of friends. Dang, I really
Keep your. I mean, hey, your circle gotta be tight. Shoot,
a
you
circle
gotta
getting
surround
mighty
yourself.
little.
You gotta surround yourself with like-minded people because that's the best way socially to receive some peace. Because if they're not on the same page as you, then and it look like y'all never was on the same page. Chances are both of y'all are in a different book, so it's time to move on.
I ain't gonna even say that. Some people are so good at faking it for you. They'll fake it like they care, fake it like they fake a lot of things, and you could think one thing, and then Lord,
Got to
people only
find
could
out
be
their
fake.
motives too behind.
Yeah,
Everybody
people
has a
only could be
motive.
people only could be fake for so long, and then people do have hidden agendas and hidden you know. So it will be revealed. One thing that is true. It will be revealed, and it's so hard to tell between the two. Now you got some people that y'all just generally y'all could just grow apart.
Mhm.
It's not like one side was trying to hurt the other or anything like that, and y'all just literally grew apart. And
Yeah,
now, but you do have some people that just was just straight up and down just being fake with you. They just wanted something from you. Once they got it, they threw you to the wayside. They were like, okay, I got what I needed. But and then sometimes they'll try to scare come back into your life after that. Oh, I see you got this, so let me try to get that up out of them too. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that to you. No, I really did care about you. And then they'll come back around and just to get something else up out of you. And then it's up to you to fall for the okadoke again, because people keep doing that. They don't do as much as you allow. You constantly allowing them to keep running in and out of your life, they're gonna keep doing it. Keep doing that, keep using you. You keep want to see good, the good in them, and keep wanting to bask in what y'all used to have, what you thought, but they will fake all that time. It's hard to accept that some people just like that, and some people just use you and will keep using you, and you gonna stop as long as you keep allowing they will use you. They have no conscience. They feel nothing. They feel nothing and will just keep using you, and it sucks so
consider
bad because you
and
be
don't
trying
care.
to be so good to people and they just keep using you. If you know for sure that they wouldn't do for you what you're doing for them, you know that friendship might just be one sided, baby. If they done had and never gave to you, and you know you would have gave them the last dollar in your pocket, yeah.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
relate
they
to that.
wouldn't,
I
and
do.
they didn't had $10, $15 in their pocket, and you just asked for one, and they wouldn't even give you one. But you would have gave them your very last.
Watch out now.
Then just maybe they didn't care about you like you cared about them. It wasn't that deep.
Yeah, it's an unfortunate, but I've experienced that, and that's that's an uneasy feeling to go through because I
It
know.
is. I have too, so don't feel like you by yourself. I have experienced it too. So
Yeah. So
monitor.
yeah.
Oh
So
yeah.
I mean, it's good to have this conversation. All of this stems from honesty, respect, and peace. You have to understand where these people are coming from, and if they're not going to be honest with you up front, it's an unfortunate when the truth reveals itself. You're gonna feel some type of way. It's gonna be like that. Now, some your peace is the most important thing. So if nobody's not going to be with it, then don't even worry about it. Just do you. You got a whole bunch of important things in your life than to worry about this certain individual that you're trying to inbox, or those people on that. You know, the party's over here, ain't nothing over there. So
Yes.
mhm.
You know, yeah, the
I
start
needed this
taking care.
conversation too, because you coming. I mean, this was about what you was going through, but I'm just everything that you're telling me. I'm reflecting on what I used to go through, and it make me think about what I don't want to go back to as far as dealing with a friend is concerned, or a so-called friend. So I know what I would want, and if anybody had my situation, I would have been like, hey, move on. I know it's easier said than done, but you got to reflect on what's been happening up to that point where you have to make that decision. And then
Hmm.
it'll be easier to do it, but is handling it is another battle. But you'll heal eventually.
Yeah, cause like I
Mm-hmm.
don't. I always say like I don't have a lot financially. It is what it is. But what I have, I would gladly give to you. I gladly share what I got with you,
Mm-hmm.
and to be like that with somebody that wouldn't even like wouldn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is a very touchy subject. Very,
Yeah.
very touchy. Would not care if what happened to me, or
Mm-hmm.
as long as they're okay. They wouldn't care. Uh and even if they didn't need it, they just it's somebody okay. Imagine if it was your like bill money. This bill money. You playing with bill money. And your
Mm-hmm.
friend's like, I need $20. You like, I really don't have it to give, but I give it to you. Just
Mm-hmm.
found out they got bukus of money, but they'll still take from you, even though it's your last. It's your last, and it's your livelihood. But they'll still take from you, even though they got so much.
Hmm.
They'll still, they won't feel no type of way taking from you,
I don't need to
and you
imagine
giving
because
them your last.
I don't need to imagine because I've lived. I've had my power shut off over that. I've had my power shut. That's real life. Ain't no need
Yep.
to imagine that. I can actually reflect on that's what happened. So stressful. And, I'm sitting here in the dark, wondering how could I be so foolish.
And the same person that you gave the money to, they riding around happy. Oh, I hate that happened to you. Well, you'll bounce back, and they spending money on whatever, whatever,
Hmm.
and the little money that you gave to them wasn't nothing to them. Like, and you sitting over here and you done gave your last to them just for them to look at it as it was nothing.
Yeah,
It's so hurtful to give so much of you when somebody would not do the same. And it don't mean nothing to them. It means nothing, less than nothing. Less than nothing.
yeah,
Yep. But that's the reason why I take it to the heart when friendship fall apart, because I really care about my friends when I call you friend. And even though you might not, those people that don't appreciate it, don't look at it as a lot. It be a lot coming from me because I don't have it to give, but I will give it to you. When I'm in my emotional place, I put my feelings to the side just to listen to you vent. When I be going through my own storm, but I sit there and just listen because I want you to be okay. And you just turn around and just blow me off, and I can't even talk to you. I can't even call you to even like let out what's going on with me, and it something serious. But I can't talk to you. But I let you vent to me about anything and talk to me about anything. But when I come to you, you like, I don't want to hear this.
mm,
I don't want to hear this right now. This you. This on you. You know, like wow.
hmm,
People, so ha, it's just a touchy subject.
it is.
Relationship, friendship, or whatever, because it's more than just and more than just a relationship, boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever. This is it run deeper than that. It'd be siblings. It could be it could be friends. It could be all that, because you look at that, but just because you're family, don't mean like you want. That goes for anybody. You want them to be there for you, like you're there for them. And when you start to realize that scale is leaning way more to one side than the other, that's when you be like, yeah, I'm doing so much for you, but you're not willing to do anything for me. Would you make yourself uncomfortable for me?
And you ain't lifting a finger for me. So what's going on?
Uh-uh.
All right.
You would like I mean your friend, you welcome to come over to my house, welcome to step in the door, you welcome to, do all these things, but I can't even come to your house.
Yep.
I can't even step my foot into your door. You never invited me inside your house, but I can be your house of refuge. I can be when you're going through something. You can come to my house. I'm welcoming you with open doors, but I can't even step foot into your home. You never invited me to your home. And
Yeah.
some people have their reasons, but some people just. I mean, what am I not worthy enough? Am I not your friend?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a friend house that you never went to in your life?
But you mean not one?
Not once. Never went to your life. They never invited you over.
Well, 5 times out of 10, if I can't go over to the house, their name is not on the lease or the anything. They living with somebody else, and
But I'm
they don't.
saying this their place.
Yeah, if it's their place, no, I haven't experienced that. I have been over somebody else's house before, but was not invited back anymore without reason. Yeah,
But at
I've
least
been
you.
there, but hey, I was. I mean, at least I was there, but not anymore. Can't go over there.
I didn't have friends. But I mean, I can understand. Like sometimes you don't know somebody else's living situations. Somebody could be going through domestic violence or something, and that's the reason why they're not inviting you to their house because they know what their house looks like.
Or like
And
I said, they don't have a home of their own. They're just bouncing from place to place, and you may not know about it.
yeah,
They're
I guess sometimes that in that situation it can run deeper than what the outside. Because I would be feeling like, hey, I invited you to my house several times, but you never invited me to yours.
Mhm.
But if you're going through something like that and you just don't want to show the other person you're not ready, and sometimes you can't force a person to talk about things that they're not ready to come to you with, you know, and you just not know that they're going through these things. It's but it just makes you wonder sometimes, or makes you wonder like, why I can't ever come over to your house, why we can't ever hang out at your place. But I guess sometimes, it's just a tough thing to talk about
Yeah,
sometimes when they're going through something. And but I guess maybe when you're real friends, you're supposed to be able to talk about these things without judgment, without saying. But then sometimes, hey, but sometimes, I mean, I guess if you tell your friend something, you know that they're gonna overreact. And you had like a friend girl, and she was like, "I want you to come over because I'm in a situation of domestic violence."
mm,
You be like, some people like he hit you, they'll be fly off the deep end, or I'm in a situation of being treated this way. I don't even have a key to this. I don't this, and it's gonna make you feel emotional. They just don't want nobody to throw them a pity party. I guess
right.
maybe. I don't want you to sit here and look at me with those eyes. Maybe. I guess talking about it, I guess I can see it in another's perspective because it doesn't mean they're not your friend just because you have never been over it, because people have different situations. And
Yeah,
within one conversation, it made me go to one extreme to the next. Because I'm like, eh, they're not your friend, they'll invite you over. But yeah, no. I
but
mean,
you
it's
don't know what
different
the
situations when it comes to home
yeah,
situations.
yeah.
And
I
I'm
can meet
not
you.
one
I can
to
meet you. Yeah,
typically.
I can meet you somewhere, but not at where I'll be laying my head at. The area is not. No, the area I'm in is not a place where I would say where my friend is at. Hold on, I'm saying, it could be that part.
Yeah, could be. And I mean, I guess I can kind of see that as that too. So
Hmm.
they can, be going through something. I like this conversation. It's like it gives so many different points of views and things that could be going on in somebody's home and everything.
Right.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
appreciate this.
Yeah. But
Well, I
until,
guess I
but
got.
yeah.
Mhm.
So the next time we get on here, what should we talk about? We discussed this before off the record. We was talking about we was rank some games.
Oh yeah. So I wanted to talk about 90 video games, okay?
Okay,
Fighting games, honestly,
fighting
to
games.
me.
Okay,
Yeah, 90s, the little arcade game. Ooh, yeah.
yeah.
Tekken and
Mortal Kombat.
Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Comeback.
Okay, I thought you meant but you meant you want to talk about the fighting genre. I'm like, okay.
We can talk. Oh, but we're gonna rank each genre. Like for me, 90 wise, because I grew up with my brothers.
Yeah.
And it was like I- 90s. Okay, what would you say fighting game was the best fighting game of the 90s?
I mean, the first fighting game that comes to mind in the '90s would have to be Mortal Kombat, and then Tekken, and then Street Fighter. As much as everybody loves Street Fighter, I put Street Fighter at three because they had so many Street Fighter twos. They keep saying Street Fighter Two Turbo, Street Fighter Two movie theater, where everything is all pixelated. You know, they took the characters from the Street Fighter movie and made them into like fighting. But Mortal Kombat sits at number one because is one of the most controversial games of all time. I think they the reason. I think that's the number one game that made everybody put a rated M tag on it because of the violence and the heads being chopped off and all of that for fatalities. Man,
Look, J-Bo Reed, you see,
okay, this is sunshine blues. Please go away. Go find another and gone away with her with my future. My life is filled with gloom. So day after
day
day,
after day, I
I
stay
sit in
locked
my
up in my
room.
room.
You gotta finish. Hold on, man. You gotta finish it.
I
You gotta
wish that
finish.
it would rain, rain, rain.
I
That's
wish
my
it
song.
would rain. Yeah.
Okay, back to what you were saying, cause that's just
Oh no, that was good. One of the best comments that I've noticed.
man. I love this song. I like out the Temptation songs. I really this song right there.
Yep.
Ruffin was a different breed, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a shame how he went out though. That's crazy.
Yeah, Ruffin was different, bro.
Hmm.
Ruffin, how I wish that it would rain, rain, rain. Okay, go ahead. Listen, J Bo. But Mortal
Hmm.
Kombat sits at number one.
Yes.
I my list Street Fighter and then Tekken. But I agree with you with Mortal Kombat because Mortal Kombat gave you finishing moves. Finish her. Like you that game I don't know if you played this same Mortal Kombat on Super Nintendo that I played.
Hmm.
And you had the finishing moves, like your fatality, and then you
All
had the
of them got the
babyologies and stuff like that. But
that's
like
three.
yeah,
That hmm baby.
that like how the screen like it wasn't typical. It was I really like Mortal Kombat, even though it's gruesome. Don't get me
Hmm.
wrong, because yeah, you see the little blood, I guess, fly. The characters, they even had two girl characters back then. The one that I was thinking about, because I wasn't now that they had so many different versions come out, but the one that was on Super Nintendo that I played with my brothers, they had Melina and Katana. Oh, and Jade was on there too. Oh, I mean, it was more than Jade was on
You
there.
had Sonya.
Sonya, I guess
Yeah.
it's more. It's more. It's about four. Cause
And then
Jade was like the special character.
yes.
She was in the
Yeah,
green.
Jade. Yeah, Jade's a special character, but you had Cindel.
So I guess it was four. So it had female characters and I really liked that part. I was and they weren't like weak, like super weak, because sometimes the girl characters in video games to me, I think they made them like super weak back then and
They
like
make them fast too, give you a whole bunch of combinations and stuff.
now
Especially in
like
Tekken. They
huh?
don't come with the heavy, especially in Tekken. They don't come in the female characters don't have the heaviest hits, but they come up with the most gruesome combinations that'll just to frustrate the opponent playing against them. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I Mortal Kombat was was it. I love my favorite character on Mortal Kombat was maybe Raiden. Well, no, it was Melina. I think Melina or Katana. Probably Katana. And then it was Raiden. I love Raiden because Raiden could go underground and then he shock you and stuff. He disappear from the screen. He go through the screen and come back up. I
Mm,
look.
okay, Smash Bros. Yep, we forgot about that. Those are the
It was
fighting
a
games.
fighting game.
Is Super Smash Bros. Where a bunch of Nintendo characters are fighting one another. Got Mario, Donkey Kong.
Oh, but
Yeah,
that was on 64, wasn't it?
yep. That was on
Cause
six.
we
Started off on Nintendo 64. That was in the 90s.
yeah, see straight 90s.
Yep.
But it still wasn't better than Mortal Kombat. It wasn't better than Street Fighter. It wasn't
Mm,
better than Tekken. Street Fighter, I like Street Fighter, but I thought Ken and Ryu had the same move. The
they did.
yo, somebody said I said it wrong. I said Yoki. That's what it sounded like to me. Somebody said it's Hadoken or whatever, but I thought he said
Hadouken!
Hayoki. I thought he said Hayoki. They had the same moves to me, and
Hmm.
they were like the stars of the game. So it was like they got the same moves. So
Yeah.
I thought Vega was a girl. Could nobody like at the end of the game when he took out his mask? I thought he was a female. I didn't know it was another
Ain't no
girl on the
woman gonna
game.
walk. Ain't no woman walking around with no topless. They
I
ain't gonna say that.
mean,
Vegas was
he was
Vega was topless. What?
he
Had
could
no
have been
shirt
an
on.
A. Look, he could have been an A cup. You reading the screen?
No shoot. No shirt. Okay. Eddie Kane. Eddie
I'm
Kane.
saying Ryu was
It's really Eddie King.
Ken
King. To be honest.
was faster and had more speed. Both had the same moves.
Yeah, but one thing I didn't like about Vega fighting against Vega is that cage climb. It's like I'm over here trying to avoid Vega jumping off the cage and just tearing you up. I'm like, oh come on. Why can't I do that when I'm using Vega? Because I want to climb the cage and start tearing somebody up. But what do I press? Still don't know to this
Vega
day.
Vega had the little claws like Wolverine.
Hmm.
Had the little
Yep.
thing like Wolverine. That's what I remember about Vega. Vega, Chunk. But what I also like, they didn't really have a whole lot of female characters in Street Fighter. But Chun Li
Yeah.
held her own against the guys. To
Yeah.
me, and then she's so iconic. Chun Li was like amazing character on Street Fighter, and they did make her sorry.
Ain't
Basically, they
nobody
say
at your job look like no Blanca. Who got green skin and orange hair over there? Let me find
some
out you.
people at their job. No, I don't know. You ain't seen some of these.
Let me
J-Bo,
find out where you work at. That's walking
you
around
ain't
with green skin.
you ain't seen some of these jumps at work before. Look.
Who's allowing this? Who's allowing people to show up with green skin? They got the makeup going on.
Not
Come
it may not have the green skin, J-Bo, but it be some questionable people that you done.
on. I'm like, huh?
You ain't never
What?
seen nobody look real rough when they walked in.
I mean, sometimes it's me.
But
Sometimes
it
it's
is what
me.
it is.
Yeah.
Look like they've been fighting their whole life.
All my life I had to.
Look like they say ready.
Shocking.
E Honda would take
Man, yes. I want to live like E Honda. Like I could just eat whatever I want to and fly everywhere. This dude, E Honda, as big as he is, he's doing front flips and quickly giving out
like
those
wasn't he though? And he
those
was
quick
quick.
palm jabs. Yep, those
Why
quick
I
palm
feel
jabs.
sorry for anybody that had a plate around that man. That man taking everything off the plate. You ain't see it
Man,
coming. Them-
Mhm. Yeah.
he, and he was sorry though to be a like a heavier set guy. He
Hmm.
wasn't sorry though. Like
As a sumo
I really
wrestler,
think
that's a superhero sumo wrestler to me. That's a superhero sumo wrestler, and
the
just walking around with a bad towel.
what was the guy with the long legs? Now I forgot his name.
Oh, the long stretch Armstrong limbs. I forgot what. Oh, you know the name. He goes yoga fire. He be spitting flames and stuff.
What was that man name though? Oh my god, I
It's
knew
that
all the
Indian.
characters.
It's that Indian character. I know who you're talking about because his arms be stretching out. Oh man, what is? Ooh,
I thought
what's
he
his
was
name?
African, but I didn't know. Oh,
He's Indian.
okay. Um, what was his name though?
No, I know E Honda. He's from Japan.
It's the
No,
Ehun, the Vega,
Stylus is
Chun,
USA.
King.
Nick Boom. Um, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know his name, but you know, but we all know who we talking about. And he was from Africa. Really? Huh. Thought he was Indian, but okay. I mean, it's been a while since I played Street Fighter too. He's from Africa.
I thought it was. But that
Just Dalzum. His name was Dalzum. Okay.
that that game was. Oh, let's not leave out Tekken because we didn't talk about Tekken. Tekken when I first played Tekken. See,
Mhm.
it's big on like because I play like I said I had brothers and I played with my brothers. Tekken you could walk sideways, like the screen would turn like different
Oh
ways.
yeah,
Like
yeah. It's not a
that was
side by
really cool
side.
to
Yeah.
me.
Hmm.
I like that part of that game. That's what made it
And
be in my maybe
you
top.
could sidestep. You could sidestep but the blocking is like ugh. Sometimes you have to hold back the block or do nothing in order to block, and I'm like, okay, well they tripping. I need to start grabbing. And then when I first played Tekken, I was using Devil Angel, and I was just spamming the laser eyes. I won a lot of matches like that, and then somebody just worked through my spam and then just beat the crap out of me. And I was like, you know what? I'm tired.
I played with the little Jaguar guy because like I'm not I was more of a Mortal Kombat Street Fighter than I was Tekken. The little Jaguar guy, the dude that half man half Jaguar.
Mm,
Was he a
okay,
Jaguar or a cheetah?
some sort of cheater. Maybe he's a wrestler wearing a big cat mask because there was a couple of characters like that.
I don't know. That one I played with that one.
Yeah,
But
and
that was made it
he
fun.
wore a
I
mask.
remember. See, with that, I used to go to the arcade.
Mm,
Oh, I miss the arcades. That's what I really want to do. One of these days, I want to take a trip and go to a real big arcade. I
uh,
miss those arcades. I remember going to the arcade and playing Tekken. This the first place I ever
I
played
remember
Tekken.
that was a waste of my coins when I was playing Mortal Kombat 2 on the arcade because it's like that was a waste of quarters because it seems like the computer knows what you're doing, what you think, yeah. Yep, he was a wrestler. He was wearing that big cat mask. Yep.
Law, I remember Law. Go ahead. I'm sorry, J-Lo.
Law, yep, Law was the truth. Martial Law. They based that character off of Bruce Lee, believe it or not. Martial Law.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so did Luke Kane. Luke Kane was inspired
Luke,
by
I love Luke Kane. See, Luke Kane had the easiest move. See, I was the girl, right? So my brothers
mhm,
could play the game way better than me. But Luke Kane had the easiest move in the world. You just hold the back button for a while, and then he come
for the
out with the
bicycle
flying
kick.
kick.
Mhm. Bicycle kick and that flying
What?
kick.
That little bicycle kick. I thought I was in there. Like I love I love me some Mortal Kombat when I used to play. But yeah, playing against the computer was like a uphill battle. Like it was hard.
Hmm. Yep. Law is like a remake or a fake Bruce Lee and Liu Kang. Yep, they were inspired by the great Bruce Lee. Yep, I really enjoy those fighting games though. Even though Mortal Kombat was like my favorite, because oh, my favorite character used in Mortal Kombat was Reptile, because his spit moves was
Ah,
just so easy to do. And then on the Super Nintendo, his his uh his fatality was like the easiest thing to do. Back down B, and then he does his fatality. That's it. It was the easiest fatality in the world.
okay, because you remember like they had these cheat codes that came out
Hmm. They were
back in the
selling. They were
day.
selling them. Yep, they were selling them at Blockbuster. I was like, "Ooh, cheat codes." This is
The
before
cheat
the internet.
codes were my like
Yep.
even with the cheat codes, it was hard for me to get it to come out though.
Mhm.
Cause
All right, thanks, man.
thank you, appreciate
All
it.
right.
But I couldn't know how to make the moves come out. I had a tough time making the moves come out,
Yeah.
and I just was not that. I used to like playing it though. Like I
Mhm.
wasn't gonna give up.
Oh yeah. No quitting.
I wasn't gonna give up. But Mortal Kombat was like, even to this day, you see it still going. Like
Hmm.
Mortal, Mortal Kombat is still, and then they released a movie on Netflix. You see that?
I saw it. It was really good.
Yeah,
It was good.
surprisingly, you remember the '90s version of the Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat movie that came?
A
They
lot of
did a
people
nice.
like that a lot of people like that version better.
What? Really?
Hmm. A lot of people like that version better than what we've seen most recently. But I was like, hey, to each his own. I like that too.
They did a Mortal Kombat. They did Street Fighter. I don't know if Tekken had a movie. Did Tekken have a movie?
No, I think they had they didn't have no live action. They didn't have live action if I'm not mistaken. But I know they had some cartoons on.
Yeah, but I don't remember Tekken having a movie, but I have to look it up. But I know Street Fighter had what's his name was in it? Van Damme was in that movie. Was in Street Fighter, remember? Yes, the Van Damme was in Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat. I don't know if I really eh, eh. The very first one, I don't know. I have to watch it over again. It's been a minute since I watched it. I might
Oh,
even
you
do a
need to
review
put
on it.
that. Yeah, please do a review on that first Mortal Kombat because that
Now
was.
that first Mortal Kombat movie, I'm probably gonna have to look it up and do a review on that one. But
Yep.
yeah, that's how big video games were in back in the day because everybody was playing these and they were so big of big part of our childhood. Video
Yeah,
games made. Hmm?
it has. It really has. Um, but a lot of these movies that was based on video games didn't come out too well. That's why Mortal Kombat was just so special. Because the one in the '90s, that was a pretty good one. The first one, not the second one. The second one was kind of a flop, but due to all the characters that just came out in one movie, they couldn't really build a story behind anything. But that hey, the fact that you get to see these characters, it was like that was a huge pop.
Yeah, they had the characters looking like the actual people we seen on the game. I was like amazed because sometimes they could drop the ball. Like to
Mhm.
me, I don't give a darn what nobody say. The like I was X Men's fan, right? Back
Hmm.
in like the 90s, I was a kid. X Men, I used to watch it every Sunday morning. He used to come on. That was one of the things I didn't really like Fantastic Four, but I loved X Men, the 90s version of X Men. Okay, when I seen the movie, crushed my childhood. It was just none of the characters like Storm didn't look like Storm out the movie, out the cartoon. Especially god doggone Rogue. Rogue didn't look like herself at all. I was like, who is that? That's not Rogue. Rogue was my favorite character, and I was like,
So
what in the
thing,
world?
whole
Mind
lot of
blown.
yeah, there's a whole lot of things in the live action X Men movies that you're not getting that you would get in the animated series because like Wolverine ain't wearing his yellow suit and Magneto is not wearing his helmet. You know what I'm saying? We don't see enough of
Yeah,
Juggernaut. We don't see enough of Juggernaut at all. We only see a little bit of him. And where is Gambit? That is one of my favorite characters. I don't see Gambit at all.
have you watched the new remake? The new, I ain't gonna say remake. The It's like a continuation. You remember the X Men with Bishop when he traveled through time and all that stuff? It's a
Oh,
continuation now. It's out.
no, I haven't seen it
X Men
because
'97.
I'm not. I'm no, I haven't seen it because I'm not. I'm not a fan of time travel. Like
No, but no, he's not. He's It's like picking up where it left off.
oh, okay. I was
It's
about to
like
say because that time traveling stuff. I mean, like, can
no,
somebody?
it's it just picks up where it left off. You remember Charles and Magneto was missing and all that stuff. You remember? Yeah, it just picks back up where it left off, and it's pretty good. It's decent because I like that they didn't mess with the characters. I don't like Storm hair. Now that's one thing I wish that they would change. I don't like her hair, but other than that, because they gave her a mohawk, I hate that. Why they gotta give her a mohawk? Why she can't look like
Just let the hair
decent
drape.
to me?
Just let the hair.
Yeah, let her be beautiful. Like I remember Storm was beautiful in the 90s. And I don't like the way they got her hair looking in there. And I can say that. I don't care for her hair in the new
I think in the
cartoon.
comic books they did have had her hair cut in the comic book. So I think they following what was being done in one of the comics. Some of the things, like in some universes, uh, like in the multiverse, you got this storm and then you got that storm, and some,
Let her have
just
straight
like
hair, y'all. Let her put it in the fro then. I don't care. Just don't have it like that. At this point, I just don't like it in the way that y'all have her looking. Storm was beautiful, and y'all just got to make her look like she wasn't as hot as she was to me.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah,
y'all wrong for that. To me,
right. I think they're just
that
following, but I think the director is following what was in the comic book, what was already been written
I
a long
like
time ago.
I like
Yeah.
how she looked in the other one, and I mean I think she got back her white. She had the white uniform then. Oh my god, I was so excited looking at the 97 version of them and like how they brought it back. I was so excited to see that. I haven't caught up on all the episodes. I'm not gonna say that. I don't say that I got that all day down, but I was so excited to see that a part of it. And it's like nostalgia. With anything, it's nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
What cartoon series or childhood series left that you would love to see come back and have another season?
Mm,
Any 90s TV show, 90s cartoon, 90s anything.
I want to say, did Ed and Eddie come out in the 90s?
I don't remember.
I don't know, but or did they come out in the early 2000s? But I would like to see that again if that's a 90s one. But another one I would like to see Doug that came out of
Doug,
Nickelodeon.
really?
Yes, because
Okay.
because when they came out with a different version of Doug, they did him injustice. Like it wasn't as good as the original that first came out. But when they came out when I don't know, I think when think Disney got the rights to Doug, and they just completely just flipped it all kinds of. I'm like, what?
Mm.
So Doug will be one of those,
Well, we're
and
going Nickelodeon like that, and if wise, I would like Hey Arnold, Hey Arnold, like with did him and Hilda get together? Like the relationship, did it work? Did I mean? Let me see them a little bit older.
right, right, yeah, that I would like to see. The Hey Arnold, the probably with them in high school or something.
Yeah, I
I
would
would like
love
to see
that.
that. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
I don't know if they're still doing new episodes of Arthur, the PBS show
Hmm.
Arthur, but I would like for them to come out. I mean, still keep doing the same Arthur that they've been doing, but come out with a version where Arthur is an adult. See what
Hmm.
kind of new challenges he's going through as an adult. We already see all the little stuff that he go through as a child, so I want to see some adventures of his adult life. I mean,
That
you
would
could
be
do it. That will be. I think PBS can
okay.
pull that off. Or
Okay, so
um,
this might be a show that you never watched before,
okay,
but I'll be so excited if they show Reese's with them being in
Recess.
either middle
Yeah,
school or high school. Just
I
a
love Mikey
continue a
Blumberg.
continued version of them being in like middle school, high school, somewhere like that, and like just keep that going. Recess was my stuff. I love Recess. If they come back with a Recess like middle school, high school, I
Mhm.
even had my daughter watching Recess. Like my youngest, I had her on Disney watching Recess because I like Recess had my oldest daughter name is Ashley. Remember the Ashleys?
The
I named my
Spinelli
daughter
and
Ashley.
yep.
That's how much I would love
Scandalous.
scandalous. I would
Yeah.
love to see a middle school or a high school version of Recess.
Hmm.
If I could see that, my
I don't know. I
I
mean, recess. There is no recess in high school though.
but you got they call it study hall.
I I guess.
Study hall.
Like,
Scandalous.
I mean, look, the best things that was happening in that cartoon was on the playground during recess time. So it's like
And
I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm saying.
how
They
they
got
gonna make
study
that work.
hall. You had like study hall didn't exist. Like going to high school and stuff, we had study hall. So study hall was your free period. So
Mhm.
that's your free period. You go outside or whatever. They call it instead of calling recess, call it study hall or whatever. It's still like a recess.
Or they could still do recess, but maybe the characters are grown up and some of them became teachers. And maybe TJ Detweiler would give a taste of his own
Ah,
medicine, what he put Miss Pfister through, and I was like,
that would be cool.
oh,
But I would love to see them as like teenagers. I would love to see them dating. I would love to see them like
mhm,
when they actually, branch out to start meeting like boys or girls or whatever. I would
yeah,
love to see Ralphie. Well, what's it, Ralphie? No, I'm saying his name wrong. I love to see TJ and Gretchen and Spinelli and.
mhm,
I'm up there leaving out names.
go
I just love to see
Mike.
all of them older. Vince and what's the other Mikey? That's what I was thought of. Mikey and what was the one with the glasses? His name was
Gus, Gus
Gus.
Griswold.
I knew it was a G. Gus Griswold. Like
Hmm.
I would love to see them in middle school, high school. When they like middle school would probably be more kid friendly, I guess. More, like they starting to actually realize and start to kind of date a little bit. Scandalous, and then it's still a little recess with that. You still can go outside and all that. They still give them a little free time. So, yeah, I would love to see that. That would be so awesome. So, If I can reach out, that'd be great.
That would be great.
Any
Okay,
more that you would say that you would want to see a continuation?
we'll talk about that, and then other. There's more things I want to talk about, but I think we're gonna wrap this up because I got things to do tonight. I need to get my rest.
Oh Lord,
Third
I ain't
shift
gonna even
life.
have you elaborate. Let me just let you be.
Third shift life. Third shift.
Ah,
Gotta work.
yeah. I
Hmm.
forgot. Tonight is the day that you go to work on Sundays.
Yes.
Duh. Cause I'm up there like, what you gotta do tonight? Sir? I said, never
Yeah, I
mind,
got
not
Thursday.
gonna Oh,
Yeah.
money, 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 money.
Got it. Got it. The bills got to
Money,
be paid.
money. And
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. All right, Bo. I appreciate you talking to me. Conversation was amazing. I so love this time that we did this. Oh my goodness. We did not plan it.
Ain't nothing but a G thing, baby. Yeah. That's the first time anybody ever said I look like him.
Yeah,
Ever.
it's working for you. Got your dress ready to the back and everything. Ooh, you see, they
Okay.
see
All right.
it. Thank you, Samuel. Appreciate the time. Thank y'all for stopping through.
Hmm.
Well, Bo, I appreciate this. I appreciate, and the video game thing was awesome. We gotta talk about some more video games.
Yes.
Definitely.
All right.
Appreciate everything. All
Okay.
right,
You
y'all.
take
Thank y'all
care.
for tuning in. We
Yes.
finna go. Peace out, y'all.
Later.
Laters.